The 2024 U.S. presidential election is right around the corner, with Kamala Harris and Donald Trump locking horns in a race that's shaping up to be unforgettable. Let's take a look at the latest polling numbers from across the country and see which battleground states are tilting the scales. Let's start now. Arizona is a crucial battleground where Trump leads with 49% of the vote compared to Harris's 47%. It's a tight race with Trump holding a 2% lead. California, Kamala Harris is comfortably leading in her home state of California with 59% of the vote, compared to Trump's 33%, giving her a 25% lead. Florida is a key state where Trump holds 49%, narrowly leading Harris, who has 45%. Trump has a slim 3% advantage here. North Carolina. In North Carolina, Trump is leading with 48.4%, while Harris trails closely with 48.2%. This state is a true toss-up, with Trump ahead by just 0.2%. Indiana, Trump holds a strong lead in Indiana, with 56% of the vote compared to Harris's 39%, giving him a 16% advantage. Pennsylvania, a critical swing state, Harris holds a razor-thin lead of 0.1% with 47.9% to Trump's 47.8%. This one could go either way. Georgia. In Georgia, Trump leads by just 1% with 49% to Harris's 48%. Another incredibly close race. Nebraska District 2. Harris is ahead in Nebraska's 2nd district with 50%, while Trump is at 42%, giving Harris an 8% lead. Nevada. Harris holds a 2% lead in Nevada, with 49% to Trump's 46%. Ohio. Trump leads in Ohio with 52%, while Harris has 43%, putting him ahead by 9%. Wisconsin. Harris is slightly ahead in Wisconsin, holding 49% to Trump's 47%, giving her a 2% advantage. In Delaware, Harris leads comfortably with 55%, while Trump has 36%, giving her an 18% lead. New York leans towards Harris, who has 54% compared to Trump's 41%, a 13% lead. Maryland. Harris is ahead by a wide margin in Maryland with 61% of the vote, while Trump holds 33%, a 28% lead. In Minnesota, Harris leads with 49%, compared to Trump's 43%, giving her a 5% advantage. Texas. Trump holds the lead in Texas with 50%, while Harris is at 44%, giving Trump a 5% edge. Virginia. Harris leads Virginia with 50% of the vote, compared to Trump's 42%, a 7% advantage. Colorado. Harris holds a strong lead in Colorado with 53%, while Trump is at 42%, giving her an 11% lead. New Mexico. Harris is ahead in New Mexico with 49% of the vote, compared to Trump's 41%, a 7% lead. In Connecticut, Harris has a significant lead with 57%, while Trump holds 41%, giving her a 16% advantage. Massachusetts. Harris leads comfortably in Massachusetts with 62%, compared to Trump's 33%, giving her a 29% lead. Montana. Trump is ahead in Montana with 57%, while Harris has 39%, giving Trump an 18% lead. Rhode Island. Harris holds a 16% lead in Rhode Island with 57% of the vote, while Trump has 40%. Maine. In Maine, Harris is ahead with 54% compared to Trump's 41%, giving her a 13% lead. In Maine's 1st district, Harris leads comfortably with 61% compared to Trump's 34%, a 27% advantage. Maine District 2. Trump holds a narrow lead in Maine's 2nd district with 48%, while Harris has 47%, a slim 1% difference. New Hampshire. Harris is ahead in New Hampshire with 52%, compared to Trump's 43%, giving her a 9% lead. Missouri. Trump leads in Missouri with 53%, while Harris is at 42%, an 11% lead for Trump. Iowa. Trump is ahead in Iowa with 47% of the vote, while Harris has 43%, a 4% lead for Trump. Alaska. Trump leads in Alaska with 47%, while Harris trails with 42%, giving him a 5% advantage. Arkansas with 55%, while Harris has 40%, giving Trump a 15% lead. Washington. In Washington, Harris is leading with 53%, while Trump holds 32%, a 21% advantage for Harris. Oklahoma. Trump leads comfortably in Oklahoma with 56%, compared to Harris's 40%, giving him a 16% lead. Nebraska. Trump holds a strong lead in Nebraska with 54% of the vote, while Harris has 37%, a 17% advantage for Trump. West Virginia. Trump is far ahead in West Virginia, with 61% of the vote compared to Harris's 34%, giving him a 27% lead. Utah. Trump has a commanding lead in Utah with 60%, compared to Harris's 28%, giving him a 32% advantage. Vermont. Harris is dominating in Vermont with 70% of the vote, while Trump holds 29%, a 41% lead for Harris. In Oregon, Harris leads with 49% compared to Trump's 44%, giving her a 5% advantage. As you can see, this election is incredibly close in many battleground states, while both candidates have solid leads in their respective strongholds. Keep an eye on the key states like Arizona, Florida, and Pennsylvania. These will likely determine the next president of the United States. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates as we get closer to Election Day.